You didn't see a thumbnail. You did not see a title. Don't tell nobody. I skipped the show yesterday because I was at my daughter's school play. And I said, you know what would be really fun? It would be fun to tap in with another content creator, and we'll go over to Cinema Shogun's page on X and just read the recap. Cinema Shogun, link down in the description, does a fantastic job of just giving like a recap of what the show's about. Sometimes I even read it, even though I did the watch party. But because I skipped the watch party yesterday, I said, I'm going to see what he's doing. I said, this would be fun. I could get somebody to come on with me. Well, I guess the next logical question is, Jason, well, who'd you get to come on with you? That's my good friend, Ediye Lowe. How are you, friend?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Are you ready for this?
I'm so ready. Thanks for pulling me in last minute.
Hey, no problem at all. Thank you for tapping in last minute. So everybody, we're just going to go over Cinema Shogun's recap of the show from yesterday and just give just the high view if you didn't check it out already. Again, down in the description is Cinema Shogun on X. I believe he's also on YouTube as well, but he puts his summary on X. And so what I love the way he starts out. I watched Candace Owens today, so you don't have to. She starts the show by saying she's not in the Epstein files. You want to go from there?
Promotes her book club. Pretends as if she provides secret info about Epstein to her book club. Talks about the occult and mysticism.
Reads from a book, The Assault on Truth.
Assault on Truth. Says we're fighting pagan gypsies who wear the cloak of Judaism. Okay.
I want to say something real quick, and just for people that, can't see, for people that support Candace. One of the things, Candace is very good at pointing out evil, pointing out wickedness, pointing out, let's just say, pointing out sin, right? The devil. She knows the devil's phone number, right? The problem is she doesn't give you a solution. There is no solution in any of her whatever shenanigans that she's doing. So sure, she can point out that dude looks like a lady over in France, or this is going on, whatever. But what is the actual solution? That should be a question that you ask. And if you're somebody who professes to be a Christian, I think you would even more be concerned that she doesn't give you a solution that points to Christ. She doesn't give you she doesn't even give you a Christian or even a religious worldview solution to the problem. The devil's running amok. And that's all she gives.
But she doesn't want you to come to ask her, though. She remember. She said, I'm a baby. I'm still new to this. Go ask a priest.
That's crazy work.
Go ask the priest. Ask the priest.
Somehow she starts ranting about getting fired. And I think that's because Daily Wire has her. They got her by the short hair. She's really upset about that.
Awful.
Keep going.
Says she doesn't want to work for Zionist psychopaths anymore.
Okay. Well, she works for herself now, right? You don't have to worry about that.
I know.
I mean, you work for yourself. You don't have to bring that up. Why do you have to bring that up? I think because I believe they really hurt her feelings. Let's just tell the truth.
Oh, yeah.
I think they really hurt her feelings.
This is all stemming from a narcissistic entry from that.
Oh, no question. Says they're trying to buck break her. Are you familiar with this term?
No. Buck breaker? Like break her funds? Or is that a hunting term? Buck break?
So remember early on, I told you that Candace is going to go full on racist. And she's going to start, and buck breaking is the process of taking a male slave who doesn't want to conform and breaking his spirit either by publicly flogging him, publicly SAing him, somehow or another, castrate him in public, whatever, to break his spirit. And so that's what she's saying. Now somebody's going to say, well, what about a horse? That's not what she's talking about. You know good and well that's not what she's talking about. Because she's done this before. It is very disgusting. But she keeps doing this. There.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what she's doing.
They said it was a public slave hanging in her the Daily Wire town hall. Shut up, Candace. How dare you? She's so vile. Okay, I'm not going to get upset during this. Okay, we're going to.
That's okay. We're not going to be long.
Plays TikTok video.
Oh, go ahead.
We'll just go one after the other one. Plays TikTok video talking about Israel and Epstein.
Wild. Talks about Pizzagate, which is wild.
Okay. And plays another TikTok video about Epstein. But what is Pizzagate?
Pizzagate was the alleged, there was a cabal that was doing SA to children, and somehow or another pizza was involved in it. This was like maybe 8, maybe 10 years ago. It was a big deal. I fully didn't understand it. I didn't want to commit my time to it. And I never did understand what it was all about. But somehow or another, pizza was involved in it. Hence why it became called Pizzagate. I'll look into it, but I wasn't invested in
Okay,
it.
I have no idea.
Plays another TikTok video about Epstein.
Says Ben Shapiro told everyone to dismiss the Epstein files.
Plays clip of Ben talking about Epstein.
Fake laughs while watching.
Rants about Jay-Z. Now, I like, and I'm going to encourage people, please go check out Cinema Shogun on X as well as here on YouTube, because he does a really good job of capturing all of the foolishness that Candace puts out there. Because sometimes she'll put 2 or 3 foolish things in a sentence. And he does a really good job of slicing them apart so you can see, like, look at the amount of stuff that she put into this show yesterday. And when I read through his notes, I'm like, wow, she really did say that. That's right, she did say that. I missed that. So
it's probably still in the beginning too. The first.
Right, we're not.
minutes.
Yeah, this is not even a commercial break yet.
Okay.
It says Jay-Z sold us out to the feds. I don't know who the us is, but okay, all right.
Okay. Shows X posts from Nicki Minaj, then starts rambling about CERN, CERN. Okay.
Yeah. Says JD Vance has been quiet about the Epstein stuff.
Okay. Plays clip of Peter Thiel on Joe Rogan podcast talk about how he knew Epstein.
Says JD Vance has to answer for Peter Thiel's being connected to Epstein. I think this is very interesting. I'm gonna put a pin in this one about, JD has to answer about somebody else being connected, because in a moment we'll talk about it.
But Candace was at Peter Thiel's house with Dave Rubin. I'm just saying, we have the photo. But she refuses to answer for her biggest backer and family friend, John Mappin, being connected to Epstein.
There we go. Pivots to talking about Andrew Colvett and Mikey McCoy.
Wow, she's just says they went to the White House. Says they went to the White House recently, but wanted everyone to think that they were in Arizona because they did a pre-recorded live stream. The nerve of this pre-recorded fool.
Right. The nerve of doing your show ahead of time so your audience can stay consistent with what you promised your audience, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5:00. The nerve of that, that you would pre-record a show so you could go somewhere else. Because I emphatically believe that Candace, her show is pre-recorded. So kick rocks.
Please. That's what you've already exposed it. Bye. Okay. Go ahead.
Says they were meeting with top brass at the White House and then ask her fans for tips as if they would know anything. This is so reckless.
I know.
That is so reckless.
When she says, if you know anything, let me know.
Right. That's crazy work, man.
She's deteriorating. Okay. Insinuates that the meeting was about the Epstein files.
Insinuates that Erica was in the beauty pageants that had something to do with Epstein. When he writes it out,
into whether or not Candace was ever in a beauty pageant
or a rap video. She was in a rap video, and
she was definitely in a rap video. But I think she's sore about the beauty pageants because she probably entered one and came in as honorable mention, like 80th place. But we just need to look into it. I'm just saying, let's look into it.
We need to look into it.
Okay, and next starts ranting about Erica wanting JD Vance to be the next president.
Because he's the vice president currently? Like, why is that?
Right.
Why is that a bad thing? I want JD Vance to be the vice president. I mean, to be the president. I mean, I got you. Like, what's wrong? He's the current vice president. That's the next line of succession. Keep going. Says she can't verify her Fort Hawktua alibi. This is very interesting because remember, the whole thing was Mitch's perfect, spot on, dead on memory, and now she can't confirm it anymore. Just something to think about.
And by the way, she was confident it would result in a full confession of those. Okay, I haven't heard the confession yet. So those elites are practicing ancient witchcraft. Okay.
It says wars in the Middle East aren't about terrorism. They're about uncovering supernatural artifacts. Yo, we are now in Indiana Jones meets Tomb Raider and Grand Theft Auto. Oh, and Black
But
Hawk Down. This
no,
is
she did not say
crazy.
we're the actual terrorists. She talked about the United States of the United
I,
States of America.
I guess. Unless it's you. I mean, you do have that maroon scarf on right there.
Okay,
And I got my maroon hoodie on. So we know what we know what we're about.
exactly. I'm involved.
So,
Yeah, we're in the
wait, yeah,
Maroonies.
yeah. You said the Maroonies. I don't like you. I don't like
But
you
we're
because
the
that's
terrorists. Says
hilarious.
we're purposely destroying ancient sites. Remember, because she was talking about the Moonies call, but I think it's
Hmm.
the Maroonies.
I like that. Well done. It was well
It's
done.
so funny. Says we're purposely destroying ancient sites to usher in a new future with no connections to history. Jason, she's next level. We need to intervene.
We do. We need to send a wellness check. It says they're making
Can you hear me?
sacrifices to Baal. I don't know who these
A
people are,
wellness check.
but somebody is. This was really wild. Rants about the Star of David.
So they're making sacrifices to Baal. Or,
Yeah, the point that she
yeah.
says there, making sacrifices to Baal. That is such an interesting take. I don't know. When she brought it up, I said,
She's
"Wow, you." Go ahead.
And by the way, she gets all this information not from scripture. She wouldn't even know where to reference scriptures pertaining to Baal. She gets it from whatever books she has that were written by Francis that she likes to rant about.
Right.
That's just my side. Okay.
Excuse-
Rant about Stardate says she knows Charlie's whereabouts in the days before his death. Okay.
How do you know that? All right. Talks about
How
the
do you know
same
that? Why didn't
text
you say
she's
that
been.
before?
Yeah, but this is a very good point. Talks about the same text she's been talking about for 4 months. Now, ma'am, at some point, you should be giving us newer information. This is literally the same text you were talking about before, because now she got Josh Hammer. She brings good old Joshy back.
Okay, she loves that guy. She really
She
loves
loves,
it.
yeah, Josh.
Okay, here goes.
Check your
Cinema
wife.
Shogun. Cinema Shogun spares no one. Brings up a homemade Charlie Kirk timeline, giving an hourly play-by-play of everything he was doing on September.
That's some wild work. That's some wild work, yeah. Says Charlie was referring to Israel when he said that they were going to delete him.
Which is a bold-faced lie that's already been disproven. The left
several
is what
times.
he was talking about. Says she
Multiple
clocked
fold.
Erica on another lie. Oh, she clocked her.
Oh, she clocked her. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Cinema Shogun getting the
Oh,
link.
clock.
Look, we're in on the language. Hypes it up like it's a huge deal.
Vance says Erica lied because she said a message was sent on Telegram, but really it was an iMessage. Even though Candace didn't know the difference between Discord.
Right, and a text message. So that's a big lie because somebody said Telegram. I probably wouldn't know the difference between Telegram if you showed me a text. Now, if I open up, I don't even have Telegram and I don't have iMessage. Yeah, like, but see, this is what I'm saying. Like Candace majors in the minors to the degree that she has to do stuff like this, where it was Telegram, it wasn't iMessage, it was Discord and not stock text message.
But you know what? She wants grace from you because remember her little conference call that she had? She was like, you guys come at me if I mispronounce one thing. If I say the wrong time, but I say 1:00, but it was really 1:15. Like, you just need to chill. Everybody makes mistakes. Okay, not Erica, though. Erica needs to know the difference between Telegram and iMessage. And if she doesn't, it's a grave sin.
It's a lie. Like, no, it's not just a mistake. It's a lie. Because remember, he said he clocked on the lie up here. All right, let's go. Proceeds to act dramatic about it.
Oh, rants about her homemade timeline.
Plays clip of Frank Turek talking to Megyn Kelly.
So she has sources that live in the same building as Charlie and Erica. Does she know? Okay, because she didn't know where her attorney's building was. So.
Right. I need to check in this. I thought they lived in a standalone house. I didn't know they lived in a building. But in a moment, it's going to be really interesting, the things that, because you live in a building, allegedly happen. But go ahead. It says one of them saw Charlie walking with some guy one day. Guy one day.
I can't.
Some guy one day.
Says she can't confirm if they saw Erica.
That's some crazy work, man. Like just because you don't see your neighbor on a particular day, that means that they are shady.
Yeah. My neighbors don't see me, by the way. I know one
My,
neighbor.
I know my neighbors, but I don't see them that often. I
I
don't
don't see
know. Like that's crazy work.
They don't see
Now,
me.
granted, I do live in a standalone house. I don't live in an apartment building. If this is what she's alleging that Charlie and Eric and their kids live in a apartment buildings, what she's alleging, I
That's
don't
what it
know if
is.
that's true, but I really don't care because the next part of it shows like literally she's just trying to find something to make hay out of. It says one of her sources should have listen to this. It says one of her sources should have heard her scream when she got the news Charlie was killed.
You idiot. She was with her. She already said she's with her mom at the doctor's appointment. Even
Oh,
if she wasn't with her mom at the doctor's appointment in the apartment, shut up, Candace.
like wait, is this like remember Christopher Reeve's Superman when Lois dies and he yells and he like do you expect her to like yell so loud that the building shakes? Like what are we
Yes.
actually saying? Well, I didn't
Yes.
hear like because I'm sure you were at your house the moment she got the phone call that
Mm-hmm.
said Charlie Kirk died to be
Mm-hmm.
like listen against the
Mm-hmm.
window against the wall with a glass. Like you sound
Yeah.
retarded, Candace.
She's actually there. She's actually there. Okay.
She's crossed over. She's crossed over the Rubicon, ladies and gentlemen. She's gone. Says one of her sources should have seen Erica collapse in the parking lot after Charlie was killed.
I thought she was in the house when
So she was
Charlie was
supposed to go
killed
outside into the parking lot and
and
fall out on
scream
the
and
ground.
collapse. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Jason, just get ready because I'm going to reenact that. Okay. I'm turning this into a short film. It's not.
Oh, in the chat, I need y'all to please put short film if you want
Short
Edie.
film.
I need a full look. I need the full thing. If you
Oh,
don't,
don't you worry. This is giving me content for days. Oh, yeah, baby. Says because they didn't, she doesn't believe it happened.
what didn't happen? She didn't cry. She didn't scream. She didn't fall on the ground. Like what didn't happen that you were supposed to?
Right.
What was supposed to have happened?
Mm-hmm.
This is some nasty word. Not sure how, but turns into ranting about Israel and Jews. Well, Cinema Shogun now. I don't want to chastise you. I'm probably your elder, but sir, you know how. Because everything goes back to
Everything.
Jews
It's the
and
Jews.
Israel. Everything.
Hey,
She's
guess what?
obsessed with it.
There's still ice in our neighborhood, Candace, and there was a tractor and it hit a power pole that I'm on a hot spot right now because it knocked out the power. And guess what? It was the Jews.
There you go. Blames Eric. Okay. Blames Erica for everything. Everything says she's covering up for bad people.
Of course she is. So she doesn't give it. Oh, she's profanity. So she doesn't
Oh yeah,
give
she was
a
cussing
rip.
us. She was letting it out.
That's not Christian. She doesn't give a poop what people say about her attacking Erica. Wow, she's brazen. That's brazen.
Says that people on her side have a soul and insinuates that the people who defend Erica worship Satan.
That's funny. Demands to know who Pierre is.
I don't know who Pierre is. I want to know who John Mappin is. How about we demand to find out? That tells women rather, to ask their boyfriends and husbands to buy them her book for Valentine's Day.
Can I just tell you guys not to buy the book for Valentine's Day, please? This is all you need to know. It was about bears.
Oh, you got the book. That's right.
Jason, I tried to do a read along and I threw it away after 4 chapters because she talked about the Jews. She talked about Cardi B, but then she talked about bears. Cardi B some more, then bears again. I'm not kidding.
Rar bears? Like
bears.
Winnie the Pooh?
Bears. Beats.
Berenstain?
Battlestar
Bears.
Galactica. Yes,
Battlestar
men,
Galactica.
don't buy the book. Don't buy the book. That was just a side note.
Do you still have it? Or
No, I destroyed it.
for real?
I destroyed it. I didn't even donate it. I'm not trying to inflict pain on someone else. This book, and oh, by the way, Jewish women are responsible for the deterioration of society. That was chapter 4. Anywho, says if you join her book club, you won't need the Epstein files. What? Are they going to read the Epstein file?
I don't know. I don't know what am I? Okay. In show fuming about Brigitte Macron suing her.
I thought she didn't care. I thought she wanted to sue me.
Sue me. I want discovery power. I want discovery power. Remember that?
I want all of your messages. Sue me. You're going to sue me? Anyway.
So overall, today's show was just Candace using the Epstein files to attack her enemies.
One Brigitte Macron rant.
Zero mention of her backer being Epstein in Epstein's Black Book.
Zero evidence shown.
Complete waste of time. I'm going to scroll up here. Shout out to Cinema Shogun. This is crazy work. And I want to point something out. And let me pull this part out. He does a great job, like I said. And I'm going to end with this because I thought this was right on the nose. And this is the beginning of Cinema Shogun's X post. And it says this: nothing Candace Owens says or does will ever change the fact that a guy who is in Epstein's Black Book introduced her to her husband that was accused of assaulting a man. There you go, right there. I'll never.
She's just not going to touch that.
Say it again.
She's just not going to touch that, though.
No, that's not. No. But we can believe a random source that says I live in the building, allegedly, where it can't. Erica and Charlie, and I didn't see her falling out in the driveway in the parking lot, so I know that she didn't do it. Or I didn't hear her scream. You know, the rebel yell.
In the apartment, her neighbor would have heard her scream in the apartment. And then no one saw her collapse in the parking lot because, of course, natural course of events, she should have run out to the parking lot, cursing God, and fallen out. That's going to be a scene in my short film. Did you see my short film from yesterday? Well, it was really just I was acting like a candy. Did you see that?
I did not, but I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to show you what I'm expecting to see.
Okay, show me.
All right. Okay, this is what I'm expecting to see from you right here.
Okay.
Hold on, let me get it ready. All right, so this is when you say you're going to do a short film, I'm going to need something of this caliber and this degree. And let me pull it in right here. This is what I need. I need something like this. I need this.
Oh, somebody! Oh, he needs some.
Need some milk. Brother,
need some milk.
Just wait.
If I don't get some,
I'm working. I hear something.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm coming with this short film. And we're also okay. So and then afterwards, we're going to head to grief counseling with Candy. She knows how to grieve. So just wait, friends. Wait.
Okay. Now you said yesterday. Okay, this is the last thing. I know I didn't plan to. You said you did, and I didn't watch it, so I gotta
pull it up. It's called The Handler. She's accusing Erica of now being the handler. Go ahead.
Oh, that's crazy work, man. Imagine having to defend yourself from this kind of craziness.
She's a lunatic.
All right, what do we have here? We got The Handler. I see The Handler. How long is this? Let's see. All right.
It's not long.
It's 5 minutes. Okay, we're going to do this real quick. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tapping in this morning. Please make sure that you go and like this video. Make sure you go follow Ediye Lowe. And I'll make sure the link is, matter of fact, the link to this video that we're about to traumatize ourselves with, because I'm already looking at it and I'm already traumatized. Will be down in the description. Y'all, what are you doing, Ediye? Well, you are the queen of filters, by the way. You are like the filter queen. What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
There's some days that you got to wonder this question. I know you've asked this question, like, what's wrong with me?
But look at my handle. It's Beast on Candyland vibe.
All right, let's see what this is. Green hearts in the chat where you can hear.
I just finished watching Candace Owens' latest episode, and I don't understand why everybody is trying to say that she is like jealous of Erica. It's so clear that Erica is jealous of Candace. Erica is jealous of Candace's love story. Have you not heard of her and George's love story of Candace and George? It's like something right out of the movies. Erica's love story is not like that. Erica is really Charlie's handler, according to Candace. I believe everything Candace says. She doesn't say anything that I don't believe. I believe everything that she says. And Candace herself said that she had handlers when she was working with Charlie, but she didn't realize she had handlers until she realized it. And now she realizes that Erica was Charlie's handler. And their whole story about how they got together just doesn't make any sense, and there's no love there. Like, there's no chemistry there. But I just don't like when people say that Charlie, Candace is jealous of Erica because she loved Charlie. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true.
Okay, it's not true. Okay.
George Farmer, welcome to Candace.
Hi, honey.
Why do you never come on my show? I try so hard.
You know, your skills are in front of the camera. Mine are behind them.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
I like to let you do your thing. I do my thing. We do our own thing. You know?
To hear the story about how we met was a wintry night filming a podcast, and I sat next to you, and you basically said nothing to me.
Correct. Yeah. I did what I've done for the past 6 years. Said nothing.
Graham messaged her and said I urgently needed to meet with her. And it was partially a job interview and also partially something else.
Meet your future husband that you have no idea is about to be your future husband.
Then I quickly pivoted away from wanting to hire her to wanting to date her.
Let's go. I'm glad I had my coffee. Like, I'm ready to debate you about Aristotle and Socrates, and you want to talk about theology? Let's do it.
Well, I'd never met anyone quite like her. I remember I called Tyler and I said he's gonna have to find talent somewhere else.
And it was like 3.5 hours, and they were starting to close up, and he goes, I'm not gonna hire you. I'm gonna date you. I just sat, I froze. I mean, wouldn't you?
And I told her I had enough friends. I didn't want to be friends with her, so that was kind of a non-starter. But if she wanted to date, that would be great. I had enough friends.
Do I have any time to think about it? Yeah, you have until tomorrow night when I take you out for dinner.
I'm watching Candy, and I don't care if you call me kooky. I stand with Candy.
Hold on, wait. Is that you? Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all put flag on the play. You and these filters are doing the most. Oh my gosh. Ediye, stop it. There are going to be people who are traumatized by this. Don't let your husband see this, okay? He going to be like, Lord, what have I made? Good gracious. These all right, in the private chat, tell me what this filter is. This filter is savage.
I don't care if they sleep in separate bedrooms. I don't care if those children ain't his. And I don't care if Georgie seems to be quite fond of that Russell fella. Candy speaketh the truth. And she knows. And I know that I go where she goes. Erica's just a little too blonde. Her eyes just a little too blue. She's a little too pretty for me to trust her.
I can't believe it.
But Candy's got just the right amount of venom that it takes for me to sign up. Y'all know what I mean? You.
There's actually two proposal stories. The one without the ring,
And nothing had been said.
was when I was on a plane,
There had been no romantic overtures at all.
and I FaceTimed you, and
It had all just been very kind of above board and talking about politics.
I said, "Hey, I've got this crazy question for you. I don't know how you feel about this."
Called her and I just said, listen, I know this is completely crazy and we've just met, but
But I mean, this is such a 21st century, by the way, engagement. Like, I FaceTime on a BA flight.
how do you feel about getting married to me?
I don't know how you feel about this. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, and will you marry me?
Just real quick.
You just said yes without even like considering the answer.
Now, what if the plane actually crashes?
Yeah, I know.
I missed the bit where there was any sort of...
There was literally nothing romantic had been said up to this point. It's all fiction.
He worked a deal with the photographer that apparently that was the day. I had no idea.
I'm not going to be able to focus sitting this close to him.
While you're doing your shoot for Proclaim, I would love to do like Christmas photos.
You ready?
Never take photos together, let alone Christmas photos. I was like, okay.
Christmas photos.
She's like, you never want to do pictures together. I said, well, today I do.
I'm not going to be able to focus looking right at you. I'm just gonna be staring at you.
Babe, your heart is racing. No idea that when I turned around that he was already on one knee. I turned back around, I see him there, I froze, I just lost it.
Hello.
Wow.
Ready, Terrell?
Hold on. He was crying, I was crying.
He's nervous, which is why we must get going. Introduce yourself.
Is that what you're gonna say?
It was by far the most beautiful, emotion-filled moment that I had ever experienced.
Welcome to this episode of The Charlie Kirk Show.
You're so handsome.
I'm engaged.
All right. Shout out to Ediye Lowe. Shout out to Edie. Thank you, friend, for sharing that.
And thank you for having me on.
Okay.
The Wi-Fi is back on now. So I have to hop on my hotspot. But okay. Bye, guys. Love you so. And let's get Jason to 100K.
I love it. I love it, friend. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day, friend. All right. So that was Ediye Lowe. Y'all, I'll make sure I leave the link to her channel down in the chat. And matter of fact, here it is right here. Thank you. Thank you, mods. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. So we just wanted to just do a recap, and shout out to Cinema Shogun. He does a recap on X every day over Candace's show. He does some really good notes, by the way. Shout out to his note taking. So that's what we did. The link is down in the description, as well as we just read over them just for fun and to kind of highlight what I don't want to say what we missed yesterday, because I don't think we really missed it. But shout out to you all. Thank you, everybody who jumped in to the best live chat on the internet. We will be doing the show this afternoon. I think she's probably going to go live at like 5 o'clock-ish. So I'll be ready for sure. And then later on tonight, 8 o'clock, I'll be over at Paramount Tactical, the obscure YouTuber, just chopping it up with him. So thank y'all so much for tapping in. I will see you all, Lord willing, this evening or this afternoon sometime soon. I think I got a video popping up today as well. So we'll go check that out. Or maybe this will be it. Well, Ice needs to look into Candace's marriage. The problem is he just became a U.S. citizen in April of last year. George Farmer just became a U.S. citizen in April 2025. So, I mean, he's legitimately here in the United States, which I think is interesting. I think maybe Candace should tell us a little bit about John Mappin and the fact that he's the one that introduced her to her husband or set up the arrangement as she tells the story. And he's in the Epstein file. So maybe we should have that conversation. I want to hear about that. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you all tapping in this morning. There was no pre-warning, but I will go ahead and put up the pre-warning for the show this evening. And again, at 8 o'clock, I'll be over at Paramount Tactical. Thank y'all so much. I'll see you all real soon. So until then, grace and peace. Take care. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Jay Whitt Podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, please do me a favor and hit me up with that 3-piece special. Like the video, subscribe, and of course, share it with somebody who would also enjoy this type of content. And make sure you leave a comment, because I do pin the best comments to the top. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.